Ska Concept, a private multimedia company located in Kokomlemle, Accra, provides services in advertising, event management, press relations, television and film production, business management, consultancy, amongst others.
Ska Concept is a private multimedia company which has built a very enviable goodwill reputation since commencement of business in Ghana and across the world. Ska Concept believes in uncompromising quality, passionate customer care, fearless innovation, then rapid innovation improvement. We as well demonstrate integrity. We are sincere, we respect the individual, and we promote teamwork as well. We listen to our clients. Getting to live in Afro for the first time, I got to realize that the people in that particular village weren't having a source of water, any good water to drink or use for house chores, and there is no light at all in that village as well. They don't really do any reasonable farming, and most of these kids don't even go to school at all. So it was very unbelievable. So by living there, we actually went for a film production, and we got to stay there from January to March. One pathetic story that people that came together with us on the set can attest to is, I remember there was a night I was in my tent and I heard people screaming, so I came out to ask what it is, and there was a python in the river in which they used to bath, drink, and wash. Okay, but what helped this kid was that the soldiers that came to camp with us to secure us were around. So one person saw the child and asked why he is at the banks of the river without a torchlight, so he should leave there and come for help. And in the process of assisting the guy to fetch the water, he did see a python. Strong men in the village have to come and assist as well for them to kill this python. So you can imagine what would have happened if we were not camping there and there was no one having a torchlight. So with all these things happening and the experiences, people being bitten by scorpions, there is a part of the village that they call Scorpion Land, and even some of our team also got bitten by it, and we have to rush them to the hospital, because of the poisonous infection the scorpion can give. So okay, so we can do something, because these kids, we don't think they really need much. Even when you put together candies or biscuits or any kind of edible or educational stuff and spend time with them, they will be more than excited. We had limited time with the first edition, but God being so good, and that's one thing that we realized, that if you decide to do something good, something great, and it's really from your heart and it's for a good cause, God never lets you down. So with this short time of preparation, we were able to put together a lot of companies, and a lot of individuals also bought into it. Okay, so all together we bought clothes, drinks, biscuits, musicians to perform on the grounds, and we had a very successful event, a happy day, a happy 26th December, and a happy Boxing Day. Seeing the smiles on everyone's face, not just the kids there, but the team, everyone that made it to the place, we felt that this is something that can be done over and over again. But we can't actually do all villages at the same time. So at every end of a year, we'll select a deprived village and create an Xmas fun park for kids in the aged. We have done the Volta region 2010, and we've done the central region, Hini to be precise, 2011, which was also very successful. But we don't just select a village. Now we do tour, a lot of work goes into it, not like the first edition, because the first edition was much easier for us to locate where to, because we lived there. and we got to know the people and the surroundings. The other villagers also got to hear about it and they came there. Okay, but now, because some of us don't come from certain areas or we've not been to certain areas before and all that, if we're going to do certain regions, to get the venue for that region, we need to tour, we need to familiarize with the kids and people, get to understand their culture, the taboos, and to be sure that it's the right place that all the other villages in that region can come and join on the Xmas Fun. Third edition will be held in the Eastern region on the 26th December 2012. Let's all join hands and put a smile on the face of that little child in that deprived village. Join Ska Concept to leave a lasting impression. Thank you.
Ska Concept, as part of its social responsibility, organizes an annual event for kids and families living in deprived communities. It is one amongst the company's several charity activities. This event is dubbed the Xmas Fun Park for Kids. The Xmas Fun Park is an annual activity organized by Ska Concept and its supporting partners living in very deprived communities in the country. After a thorough research and investigation, one deprived community in any part of the country is selected to host the event. Invitations are extended to other surrounding communities to partake in this memorable event. This event comes off every 26th of December, thus Boxing Day. On 26th December, the annual Xmas Fun Park for Kids 2011 came off at Hini, a deprived fishing village in the Saltpond traditional area in the Infantiman West District of the Central Region of Ghana. Hini is a beautiful yet hidden and deprived village on the shores of the Gulf of Guinea and is just 15 minutes drive off the Accra-Cape Coast Highway. The village is a home to about 3,000 people who are mostly Fantis and surprisingly averse. The inhabitants are mainly fisher folks and farmers. The management, staff and volunteers of Ska Concept arrived in the village around 11 a.m. only to realize that the kids were eagerly awaiting the arrival of the entourage. The event hosts, Sharon and Aku of Dance Fever fame, sets the ball rolling with the introduction of invited guests, dignitaries, and personalities. Speeches were delivered by various personalities, including the chief of the village. The MP for the area, representatives of the Central Regional Coordinating Council, and representatives of some sponsors. The kids took part in various fun activities such as musical chairs, dancing competition, with winners receiving prizes for their efforts. There was a cultural performance from the local cultural troupe, as well as some good music for the dancing feet of the kids. Celebrities and personalities present helped with the sharing of items such as educational materials, clothing, edibles, to mention but a few. Though the focal point for sharing of the gifts was the kids, some of the elderly found a way of getting their fair share of the items. At the latter part of the event, both kids and the elderly did the Azonto dance to the amazement of all present. The sun finally set on the east of the village as the program came to a very successful end. The entourage of Ska Concept departed the village to Accra, very happy to have impacted positively on lives. This program is sponsored by